Hello everybody. Today I have another cell phone random impromptu thought video for you today. I hope you like these, and if without any editing or anything like that, if you like these, let me know in the comments, yeah? Or be sure to give a thumbs up, and I would appreciate it. Let me know what you think. This one today I wanted to talk about control, or the illusion of control. We're facing a little bit of strange times in the world right now, and with this whole virus thing, the outbreak, and so many of us, you can see a lot of stress out there, and I think a lot of it stems from the loss of control, or the feeling of being in control. We're, maybe losing our jobs or being laid off. We're having income issues. We have people, maybe we do know people that are facing health issues or have lost somebody. And we realize that there's all these aspects in life that we can do nothing about in many ways. Um, it's I've lost a daughter. I've had a home burned down and the shop burned down. You guys know this, and there was nothing you can do about any of that. And a lot of other things too. I'm sure you could think of a lot of things in your life where you walk out the door and you get in your car and you hope other drivers are paying attention because you're not in control of that. We face it every day without thinking about it, and now we're kind of forced to think about it. And the ultimate thing, we know people, and we can. This funny thing when we see other people, how they go about their days, and we can see things about their days that maybe since we're removed from that situation, we can see clearly things that they're up to, and maybe we can see ways that they're not in alignment with what they maybe should be doing, or what, you know, um, maybe they're stuck in some kind of addiction or depression or some kind of thing, and we know that there's help out there for them, and but they choose not to do it. All this list, and um, all these things on that list, and it turns out that the only thing that we're in control of is ourselves. It's in my 5'9" little locust center of existence here. That's all I ultimately have control over. Nothing around me. I can water these plants behind me, make sure they got sun or whatever, but if the sun doesn't shine, or, maybe we've had drought in California, maybe there's water shortages, who knows? I'm not in control of any of that. And it really comes down to this little small couple feet of existence that I can control of. So we can control how we respond to those things and how we feel about those things, and what we need to, things we need to think about, things we need to maybe say and then let go of, or things we just need to plain let go of. And how we respond in our heads and how we think about it. The other thing we can do is, kind of take it how we look at the world and what we see in the world and what we see with other people and stuff, is turn that back on ourselves and make sure, think about how we're going about our days, how we're expressing ourselves into the world, how we're feeling about ourselves, the things we're doing throughout our days. That's what we're in control of. And so the question is, are you able to reflect on your thoughts and your patterns, your habits, anything that's getting in the way? I have like massive ADD. I always have all my life, and I've done a lot of reflecting on that lately, and and over the years. And therapy and meds and stuff didn't help me much, but addressing it with my thoughts, that's making a difference for sure. And so we just reflect on the things that are going on in here and in our hearts, and how do we best show up for ourselves and for other people, and how do we love ourselves and other people unconditionally, no matter what they're dealing with, and have compassion for the world, no matter what it's dealing with. And but then look in that mirror and reflect on how you're doing for yourself. And only when we show up best for ourselves can we show up best for others, and only when we love ourselves can we fully love others. And all the times we spend thinking about maybe what might be better for so and so, or for the world, or for politics, or whatever. If we spent that amount of time on ourselves, our world would be a better place, because we'd all be showing up as the fullest expression of ourselves, and not in crappy mindsets, and not feeling anger, not feel resentment, not feeling fear as much. And then we'd be making better decisions for ourselves and for everybody else in the world. And when we show up fully, then we're better to everybody else, and we're not angry or any of those kind of things. So, but that's the way to do it. So the challenge is from this day going forward, is to take a little time and reflect on how we're being in the world and how we're being for ourselves. And do you spend time, thinking about your own stuff, your own challenges, your own successes, and remember to celebrate those too. Remember all the positivity and the times you did show up for people, and embrace all that, and show up for yourself, and show up for the world. And yeah, so spend a little time just thinking about those things, and then making the adjustments needed to be the best you can for your family and your kids and your friends, and for whatever you might be able to contribute for what the world needs. We see a lot of industries and businesses stepping up right now, making, masks and other medical need things, and, industries that are completely not related. Automotive industry. I know there's like some Formula One and IndyCar racing teams are making masks and things like this with their 3D printers, that kind of stuff. So it could be anything like that, anything you have to offer. It might be something just today you're going to offer a family member or a friend, or something that your business has to offer. What skills do you have? I don't know. All those things. So what can we do going outwards? And most of all, what can we do going inwards to shift around all those feelings and bring it in a place of, what can I do to be better for myself? And when we do that, we're better for everybody else. So, and by better, I don't mean that we're bad. I don't mean that we're insufficient or insignificant or doing it wrong. It's just, there's always, maybe we are sometimes, right? We all have those days, for sure. We all fail sometimes on some level. We all don't fully show up some days, but take that feeling tone from those days that are good, bring that forward into your other days, and think about ways maybe we can shift things around in how we think about ourselves, and really spending time reflecting deeper in our own mindsets and our own attitudes. So that's the things we can control. So anyway, I love you all, and I appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think of these little short videos. And there's more stuff coming. I'm going to do more of these as long as you guys enjoy them. And I have some outdoorsy stuff coming and stuff like that. So it's springtime. The weather's beautiful. It's another beautiful day here. And I'm super excited about everything that's to come. So some shifts for me, spending time reflecting and stuff, made me realize what I can bring forward for you guys. And so I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you showing up for me, and I'm going to show up for you. So love you all. Goodbye. Talk to you soon.